Hey guys, so today I'll be showing you my custom painted Freedom Gundam in real type colors. Since they only released the real type colors of the Freedom and the Justice in the Master Grade version as well as the G-Frame version, I decided since I have an extra high grade Freedom Gundam lying around, just repaint it into the real type colors. So what I did is all of the white parts or the armor parts on the body, which is supposed to be white, are now painted a very light gray. And then all of the red trims on the whole body and the weapons are now in a light blue, like the chest here and the shoulders, as well as on the railguns and the shield. And then all of the blue parts, like in the mid-torso, the wings, and the feet, are now in a green color, as well as the trims here on the shield or the beam rifle. So those are the only difference between the original Freedom and the real type colors, color-wise. So yeah, in terms of modification, I didn't do any modification for this guy because the HGCE version of the Freedom is very good, except for some of the parts because in the like in the torso here, the peg in when time passes, it tends to get loose over time because it's plastic on plastic, and if you keep moving them around and displaying it on different poses, it tends to lose over time. So be careful on that part, as well as on the side skirt here. The peg on the polycap is very short, that it tends to knock the side skirt off if you're not careful. And since I painted this guy, it made the side skirt a bit secure on the polycap. And then the hips are also a bit loose because again the polycaps tend to get loose over time, so it has a very loose hip. I might change the polycap into a plastic joint when I have the time. And then I also changed the beam rifle since I gave the original beam rifle of this guy to my real type color Justice Gundam, and I have an extra beam rifle from the real grade Freedom Gundam that I have been using as a scrap, and then I just repainted it into the real type color version, and now it has a beam rifle which is much more detailed than the original high grade version of the beam rifle. And then for the head, no modifications here. I just used the original camera lens sticker for the head here as well as the eyes. And then those are the only stickers that I used for the Freedom here, because the original stickers were the camera lens on the head, the eyes, the red trim here on the shield, and then red for the ends here of the rail guns, and the blue trim on the beam rifle and the cannons on the wings. And that's it for stickers. So I didn't use any of those stickers except for the eyes and the camera lens on the head. And then for accessories, it comes with, as I've said earlier, the original beam rifle from the real grade version, just repainted into real type colors. And then the rail guns are also the same except for the end here, which was repainted into light blue. The shield is also the same, which is just repainted into the white parts into a lighter gray and then the red parts into a light blue. The cannons on the wings are changed. They're the same cannons but just recolored into light gray and then a light blue for the trim. And that's it for the accessories. The beam sabers are still here on the side skirts, but since I painted this kit, the beam sabers are holding securely on the side skirts, unlike when you just build it straight out of the box. They tend to get loose, and if you just nudge it like a small nudge, it will just fly off. But the paint made it the pegs on the sides here thicker, so that they can hold the beam saber well enough and secure enough that it will not fly around when you just knock it out from the side skirt. And then for articulation, it has the same articulation as the normal HGCE version of the Freedom Gundam, because it's just the original HGCE version. And speaking of the original Freedom Gundam, here is the real type colors next to the original colors of the Freedom. And as you can see, the only difference between the two are the blue and red parts are now in a different color, like green and light blue. And then the white armor parts for the original Freedom are now in a lighter gray for the real type colors. So that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoy it, and I'll see you guys again next time. Bye!